Good evening, everyone. Are you getting my voice? Yes. We are sending invitation. I think you not noticed. We are putting everything in WhatsApp group and all. We are sending the mails. We are sending the WhatsApp group message. I think I'm seeing two or three new faces today. See the Abhilash A. I think Abhilash is your. This is your first session. That's the rest of the persons I know. I can see two new faces right now. So Ryan, you are jumping or what? This is batch two. So I think you missed the three sessions, not one, two. So that total three sessions you have missed, and all things are now available on YouTube. So I shared the link. So anyone who if so want, you can join the things if you want to do the things. Otherwise, okay. So let me know if you have any questions. Anyone who missed the session, just go and see here. So I think everyone got that assignment, right? Everyone got the assignment via LMS. In LMS, we created one new chapter name as a test file. Inside the test file, you are able to download the file. So I think you start practicing this test file. Yeah, I think Dimple told you about this thing tomorrow morning before 9. So that's Dimple is going to communicate about all these things. So that my job is to upload on all the things. So if you have any question regarding anything, let me know. So I think we have still 5 more minutes to start the session. So I think no one is having any questions. I think seems no one is having any single question. Seems great. So I think you are done, everything. So Diksha, you downloaded assignment. Okay. Still from 4 to 5% are missing from the batch. I don't know why. Dimple, are you there? Srinivas, all the assignment in LMS. So we are not sending anyone individually. So you can go and check in LMS. All the assignments are uploaded in LMS only. No individual. Dimple, are you there? Is everything okay? I think you are just coming and just going. So that's why I think internet problem or something. Okay, network issue is going on, right? Oh, that's why I'm feeling that. Okay, I think you can start the session because no one is having any questions and they are all are happy with the things. I think still many persons are absent, but it's okay. That's their headache because they are not very serious about their learnings. Shreyans, I think you are in too hurry or what? Still, you not started a class and you are just. I think you are not in yesterday's session. This is a second batch. This is a second batch. It's not. Are you from batch 2 or batch 1? And I still hear the Python things. Oh God. So that's so yeah, wrong batch. So if you want to this one revise the things, you can be here. This is a Python session 4. So we are teaching Python here. Okay. And guys, there will be a bit disturbance as that there's some construction work is going on Dimple's home. So that's why some there's noise will be there. We can't avoid the things. It's okay. So it's okay. I think you was in session. That's why we are saying like that. But if we are from batch one, it's okay. Not an issue. If you want to join the means you want to revise the things, you can be attend. You can attend the session. So that's why I posted a link in the group one also and the public group also. Not an issue. So Dimple, what we are going to teach today?
Uh, 1 minute, sir. Yeah, today is the classes, error handling, then file handling and all.
Okay, so I think since you got answer, so if you want to revise this topic, you can attend. Okay. So guys, I'm muting myself, and if you have any questions, so we'll talk in the at the end of the session. Otherwise, you can leave the session after training. Okay. So I'm muting myself, and the Dimple start the trainings. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay, so hello everyone. Very less persons over here. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so our last topic is the global and local variables, right? Okay, so our next topic is classes. So this topic is also you know well what is classes and all. So what is classes? Praveen, I'm too good. Okay, so what is classes? It is a template of attribute and methods. Okay, what about others? Praveen, classes is a car. Wow, interesting. Can you explain how classes is a car? Yeah, very good. Sankets is collection of data members and functions, right? Mostly you all are aware about the classes, right? Yeah. Okay, let me tell you. So here same thing for creating the function we are using df keyword, right? The same thing for creating the class we are using class keyword. Okay. So see here I'm using class keyword and give the class name, and colon is the body of the class, right? So same thing here we are doing anything, we are passing variables, multiple functions, methods and all, right? So for creating the class we are doing we are passing class variable class keyword and give the class name, right? It's simple. And for creating the object of class, what we are doing, we are just simply passing c is equal to give the class name with the use of round bracket. Okay, and just pass c dot your variable name which is in the your class. Okay? So this is the simple term for creating the object of the class, right? So can anyone tell me how to create the object in another language, in others language and all? Praveen, great man. You are explaining too good. Yeah, in C++, Java, or and Java, new keyword is used EAS, right? Car, give your first class name, then object name is equal to new keyword, and again give your class name, right? बहुत टाइम हो गया, no problem. Okay, so same here, in the Python, just we are declaring your variable name and is equal to your class name. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so this is the way you are creating the object of your class. Okay, and just accessing your variable in your class, then just pass your object name dot your variable which is in the class, right? It's simple. So this is the example. So I am creating some calc class. I am passing x is equal to 5 and creating three or four functions, right? And here I am calling the function in the class. Okay. See, I am calling the function in the class. So this is the example how you work with the class and all. So everyone understandable how class is work and all. Not have any query. Okay. So simple. Again, I'm repeating. For creating the class, we are starting with the class keyword and give the class name. Right? It's simple. For creating the class, give class keyword and give the class name. And with the use of colon, we are starting the body of your class. Right? And in the class, you are creating and multiple variables, methods, and all. Right? And you can access the variables and all with the use of object. And how to create the object? So C is equal to give your class name, right, with the round bracket, and just pass object name dot your variable name. So this is the way to creating the object of the class. And here I am creating one class, yes, calc class. And in this class I am creating four functions and I'm just calling only two functions, right? C is a variable and X is C. What I mean to say. Okay, this is our class name, right? So I'm creating the object of this class, this calc class. So here you can see here, this is my class name, right? And I'm creating the object of this class as a C. So this is the blueprint of this calc class, okay? And I'm passing C dot X. X is my variable. This is in the calc class. Okay, I'm just accessing this X variable value. Right, so you can access the value with the use of object, right? Okay, this is come again. See here you can see. Actually, I'm already giving here x is equal to 5, so I'll just run before starting your session. So that's why it's coming the 50 and all. Right? See again, I'm run this functions and then this it will bring the 10 because my x value is the 10. Okay, so sorry for that. Actually, I'm already done with this. Okay, Pile. Okay, great. Right, so I think you can do anything with the class, right? So you need to do more practice in the class and all. Okay, so your example for the your homework for the next is how to call the functions from the class. This is your homework. Okay, see here I am accessing. Here I am accessing the variable, right? X variable. So your homework is how to access the functions from the class, right? This is your homework. Yeah. So okay. So class is clear. Everyone, class is clear. Can we go ahead? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so our next topic is the error handling. So before jump to the error handling, what is error handling? When to use error handling and what's the importance of error handling? Continue to exit the program in case of an error. Okay. If error, then what should be response? Okay. Yes, right. So while running time, if you getting any errors, or it is handling that error, right? So same here in maybe we know in the Java we are having try catch, right? Try catch error. We are handling the with the use of try catch error. So same here, we are having try and accept. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Praveen. Right. So I think you all know in the Java we are having try and catch, right? So same here, we are having here try and accept. It is work the same as the Java. Okay. So for work with the try and accept, we are first declaring the try, right, and passing some true values, whatever your condition is there, right. And for handling that condition or error or code, whatever you are passing here, accept, right. So this is simple one. And if your code is executing without any error, then you can also pass here else part, right. So you can do like this. Okay. Okay, so see, I'm having an example for the try. Okay, let me explain first condition. Okay, so first I'm passing in the try print 20 divided by 0, right? So okay guys, can you tell me how many types of errors, in the program? How many types of errors? 4. Which one? No idea. Okay. Praveen, can you give me the name of errors? Logical and syntax error. Okay. Arithmetic error. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So see here I am declaring here type error, name error, and exception. Right. So see, as the name type error, it means what type of error is this? Is the type error, right? So type, it means we are having some different data types. Okay. So let me tell you, I am printing here print 20 divided by 0, right? This is declaring the try. And in the accept, I am passing try error and give the alias as a T, right? This is not needable, but I am writing as usual. Okay, so I'm type error, and I'm also giving the multiple type name errors for like type error, name error, or exception. Okay, so when I run this code, so can you tell me which type of this error, this code, if I'm running this code, and else part is always run, right? If your code is true, then your else part is always run. If you are having any error, then it will not print and executing that error part. Logical. But see here, I'm passing only three errors: type, type, name, and exception. Zero division error. Yeah, right. So it's the exceptional general division, right? General exception division by zero error. So see here, you can see we are having two different types. Okay. So now next condition is I'm doing operations like two in one single quotation and then integer value. So what will be the answer? Type error. It's simple, right? Two is the string value and two is the integer. So that's why it will give me the type error, right? And see, the third point is when I'm declaring here like this, a is equal to this, and I'm printing d. So what is the answer? Name error, right? Because d is not defined anywhere, right? Name error, d is not defined. So see, when you get like this error, it means that simply this variable or particular this that module is not defined. So you have to define that in your code. Okay. So this is I'm declaring here three types error. Your next homework is that you have to find the types of error with the example. Okay, we are having many variables. Oh, sorry, many errors. So your homework is how many types of errors with the example. Okay. Yes, Praveen. Human error. Yeah. Okay, so you have to find the errors. Okay. Yeah. So now again we are having finally keyword. So what does the finally keyword do? So here I'm pointing 3 points. A finally keyword is executes after try, except, and else part. Right? It's always executed after try, except, and else part. Right? So final keyword is execute no matter if try block having error or not. Right? The final function, final keywords is always run. It doesn't matter that try having any error or not. And the third is used for cleanup resources, right? It is used for cleanup resources, like for example here I'm writing file closing, networking, and all, right? So when you open your file you need to or you have to close that file, so that time you can use finally keyword. So how the finally keywords work? So see here I am using same code, but just in the last I am passing here finally, right? So see, also you can do in the try you are opening some files, right? But by default, if you forget the close that file, so this final keyword is very useful for you if you are closing your file here in this section. Okay, so by it is always executed. Yes, else is run only when your try part is the true. Yes, Diksha. Okay, finally, having any error or what? Sorry, query or what? Okay, all are clear. Okay, great. Okay, this is I'm doing something like this. When you have like this condition, this is the zero division error. Okay. So in the Python, you can see here it is simply saying the arrow. Here you have some error, right? So when you have the lines of code in the particular cell, in that you can easily find where is the error and all, right? Okay. So again, I am explaining what is finally and all. So finally is the execute after completed try except and else part. Okay. Finally is always executes, right? And it is used for clean up your resources like when you close your file networking and something else, right? Finally is always executed. So for example, here I'm doing same code as above, right? And I'm just passing here finally and this one. So see, for example, let's guess in the try section, I am opening some file, right? But in some cases, you are forgetting to close your file. So that time finally is very useful for you if you are closing your file in the finally part, right? So because finally is always executed, right? So this is the best practice for you guys. Okay, always remember. Mayur, is that okay, or you need to again explanation? Okay, great. So anyone having any query? Yes. When try is true, that time else is run. If you are having any error in your try, then else is not work. Okay. Okay. So if you all are understood, then let me go ahead. So can we? Hello. Can we go ahead? Thank you for responding me. Thank you. Okay. So our next topic is the input function. So as the name input, it means I want something from you guys, right? So I want something from you. So that's why I'm running input function. So you have to pass something in the input function and all. Okay, I'm sorry, it's just the kidding. Okay. So it's input function is used when you want to get some value from user side, right? So, in the other languages, what we are doing for getting the information from user side? Diksha, you have any query in 29 cell or what? Okay, in the 29 cell, see what I'm doing, I'm just passing 4 plus a into 3, right? The name is type error. It means that here having some type error. So here you can see I'm doing some mathematical operation, right? So 4 is my integer value. So a, what does it mean by a? I'm not declare anywhere in this code a, right? So a is just the variable as, sorry, a is just the string, right? But it does not have any value. Okay, I'm not declaring anywhere a. Okay, so a is the string and 3 is the integer. So that's why it's telling me that the type error, right? Here you can all see unsupported operand type integer and string. Okay, yeah, we are not defining anywhere a. See, you can see here, if I'm passing somewhere a is equal to 4 1 2 3, so the a type, so the type of a is the integer, right? If I'm declaring a is equal to 1, then it will successfully run, but I'm not declaring anywhere. Okay, Diksha. Custom error, so what do you mean by your custom error, Shri Nivash? Okay, Pile, tell me, what if you want to answer as a 3a? So can you guys tell me how do I get 3a? I want 3a. So what's the code for 3a? So guys, can you tell me how to print 3a? Okay, Pile, tell me 4 plus something like this. So let me copy this and run here. Okay. This is your code, Pile. Let me run. Invalid syntax. It's telling me invalid syntax. It's easy, right? You can just pass in the print function or declare 3 in the double quotation or make it string value. Mera wala. What's your code? Yeah, it's easy, right? Praveen, where's your code? Okay, let me try. It will give the error because it's simply doing operations, right? 3 plus a. So this is already I'm declaring here also in the try. So this is your practice section. Do the more practice in this section, okay? Okay. So let me try next. Yeah, the input function. Okay, so what was my question? I forgot. Yes. So how to read the value from user side in other languages? For example, in Java or C or anywhere. What is this? Okay, by C in and all. Java we use scanner class. Yes, yes, right. So same here. You can imagine that when you want some value from user side, then you have to write 3 or 4 lines for that, right? Okay, but in the Python we are having just input function. Okay, so how the input function is work? So let me tell you. So simply we are doing, okay, first of all I need to remove this. Okay, so here you can see I'm passing just input and giving some message that I want from user side. For example, I want some number, then I'm just messaging like in and the number and your name or whatever, right? So first of all I'm telling some enter your name, right? The user give me the name and I'm storing that name into the name variable and just simply print that name, right? And I'm checking the type of that name variable. Okay, let me run this. So here it's asking me for the name. I'm passing here my name, right? And give the enter. So see, it's simply saying me that hello dips. Okay, and uh, my type of name is the string. Uh, Guys, can you please hold on for few minutes? I will be back. Hello, am I audible? Sorry. Okay. Glove, sir. Hello. Do you want me to tell something, Glove, sir? Okay. Okay. Input function, right? So simply, this is how you get the value from user side, right? Okay. So what mean if I'm run again and I'm passing some number like 34? Okay, and I'm enter this. So here you can see it's print easily 34, right? Because it doesn't meaning that whatever what type of value I'm getting, it doesn't mean that. But when I'm checking my type of the that variable name, I'm getting str string type. Okay, so that's the wrong. So how to solve this problem? Right, that I done. Okay, just pass when you want to get the integer value from user side, just pass the integer function before calling your input. Okay, this is and give the name 45. So here you can see my name variable data type is the integer. Right. So this is the way you are getting the value from user side. So all are principle how input function is work. So now today onwards, you when you want the value from any variable or whatever, you use compulsory use input function. Okay, when you need any value of variables, you have to use input function. Okay, guys. So input function is clear. Only one tell me yes. What about others? Okay, Kajal. First time I'm saying. Okay, Praveen. Yes. So what do you want to prove? Praveen, you have any query or what? Yes, that same thing I'm doing here, right? Same thing I'm done here. You can see. Okay. So let's. My next topic is the file handling. Okay, for the input function, sir. Okay. So see, input function is used when you want to get some data from user side, right? So that time we are using the input function. So how input function is used or work, let me tell you. First of all, I'm just passing some input function and I'm giving some message based on my requirements. If I want some name from user side, then I'm just simply passing enter your name. If I want some number, then just passing my message like enter any number or whatever, right? So this is the way you are declaring the input function, right? So whatever you get the value from user side, that value is I'm storing in the name variable. Okay, if I'm enter my name, then my name is stored in the name variable, and I'm just printing that name variable in the print function. Hello, my name, right? And at the end, what I'm doing, I'm checking the type of name variable. Okay, this is simple. So simply when I'm run this, I'm passing my name, right, and enter. So here you can see here, hello Dimple, right? This is the value from user. And when I'm checking my name data type, so it will give me the str. My data type of name is the string, right? Now next is what if I'm enter some number, if I'm enter some 67, right? And when I'm giving enter, it will give me the type of name is the str, right? I'm entering the integer value and the type of name is the string. So this is the wrong. So for solving this error, what I'm doing, when when entering the value from user side, I'm just converting that string value into the integer, right? So for that converting, I'm just passing integer function before calling the input function. Okay, and that time I'm here passing 4 and it will give the integer, right? So this is the way you are getting value from user side, like the value is like integer or string. Okay, so YouTuber guys, all are understandable or what? If you have any question, then let me know now. Sir, all are okay? Yeah, okay. So my next topic is the file handling. Okay. So in the what is the topic in the file handling? What we are doing with the files and all? Can anyone tell me? To create a file, reading and writing, right? That's simple. Reading and writing and appending something else. So how many modes are in the file handling? Which I will just tell you. How many modes are in the file handling? W and R. Okay, others. Okay, let me share my full screen for that. WRA, right? So we generally know W for the write, R for the read, and A for the append. Okay. Also, we are having W write, both operation, both mode. So let me tell you that one. So first is the writing a file. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for writing a file, we are not having any existing file. Okay. We are creating a runtime. We are not having any existing file in the drive. In the right time, we are creating a file at a runtime. Okay. So how to do with this? See here, you can see I'm here. Write me variable, and I'm passing a sentence in this. Okay. And the third line is the save file is the variable is equal to I'm opening my file, right? I'm opening my file and I'm give the path. Where is my file? It is in the D, TechNet and the Python folder, and my file name is the dips. Okay, let me change. Okay, let me show you my D drive, TechNet, and this one. Okay, so D drive. This is the TechNet and this is the Python new nodes, right? So this is the current directory. So here you can see I'm having dips.txt file, right? So let me change and okay, let me give some new name of file. Okay, for example, new underscore dips. Okay, so this is my file name, new underscore dips. Okay, and here you can see here I'm not having any name like dips dot underscore sorry, new underscore dips name file, right? Okay, so let me run. So here I'm opening my file, new underscore dips. So this is created runtime, and my file is opening as a writing mode, right? So it will automatically open my file and cursor is blinking in the file. Okay, so after opening my file, what I'm doing, I'm passing the save file dot write function. This is used for writing in the file, and my variable name is the write name. Okay, and after completing my all operation, what I'm doing, finally I'm closing my file. Okay, let me run. Okay, this is successfully run. Let me check. New dips, right? Here you can see. Let me open. So see, example test, technical consultancy, VVN Anand, right? So this is my file I just created. Okay. So all are understandable how work with it. Okay, Praveen, ask me after completed all the section and all. Okay, because it's breaking my link. Okay, all guys, are you understandable with the writing and all? So see, if you want to create that file in another drive, then just simply give your path. Okay. But if you want to create your file in current directory, then you can use like this also. Let's save file, open, and just give your file name. Right? So this is automatically created in your current file. But if you want to create the file in another drive, then just give the path. Okay. So this is the one way how to create the file. Here we are having second way too, right? This is the another way. So in this, we are having this is 4 line for creating the final order, right? So another way is that you are completed just in the 1 line. So just pass open function, give your file name, path, right? And give the path how to work with it. I'm giving some writing mode, right? And just dot write function and give whatever your message pass into the file. Okay, this is the second way. Okay. Yeah. So here I'm giving bits. Let me give same name. New underscore bits. Okay. New underscore bits. So my previous message is example test technet consultancy VBN on, right? So again I'm running this and my file I'm having just single line is the this is demo file. Okay. Let me run this file, run this code and check in this. So here you can see this is demo file, right? So this is the funda of writing the file. So all are understandable how work with it. Okay. So now next is the appending to file. Appending it means just you are appending something into your existing file, right? So here you are having two option. First, if you are having existing file, then it is appending to the end of your file, right? And if you don't have any existing file, then it is again created at the runtime. Okay. So here what I'm doing, I'm same here append me some variable is there and I'm passing even more text DMP, right? So this is the text. Same again, I'm opening my file. Okay. Giving the same name. Okay. So I'm opening my file with the A mode. A it means appending, right? You are appending something in this file, and after I'm giving write me giving this slash n for the new line, right? So whatever appending is the it's appending start from the new line. Okay. And then after that I'm giving some save file dot write append me. This is my variable name which I'm having something even more, right? And again I'm giving slash n and then again I'm adding some new text, and after that completed all I'm closing my file, right? So this is the appending. So let me run this. Okay. And that again. So here you can see I have previously I'm having only single sentence, right? So after appending I'm having two more sentence with the new line. Okay. So this is the way how you're appending your data into your existing file, right? So all are invisible. Having any query with the appending? See, 17 is just nothing. It just count what's the data in your file and all. Right? It just count your length and all. Okay. Others having any query with the appending? Praveen, I already told you that I will tell you after completed all the section. Okay. Again and again you ask me same thing. See, it's break my link. Okay, Mayur, no ma'am. Do you have any queries? Then tell me. Sanket, guys, any query with the appending or writing? Okay, no doubt. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so now next is the reading file. Okay, this is the third one. Okay, so now for reading the file, here you have already file in your drive. Okay, so this is the one way you can directly read your file from current directory, or either you can read your file any drive. Just give the path. Okay, that, and here in the reading file you have existing file there. Okay, so say for reading file, what I'm doing, I'm just give the readme variable. I'm opening my file and I'm just giving my path where my file is there. Okay, so my file name is the new underscore dips. Okay, let me give the name of my file. Okay, and after that I'm giving the mode of my file, R mode for the reading. Okay, and I'm giving the completed dot read function for reading me. Right, it's help to read me. And after that, reading all my file, I'm just printed that variable. Okay, now this is the another way, same thing I'm doing here, but just function is changed. Okay, let me copy here the name of file, but I'm just here, I'm giving read function, and in the next code I'm giving here read lines function. Okay, so I'm running both of this, and you guys have to tell me what's the difference between read and read lines function. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay, now tell me what's the difference between read function and read lines function. Reading will not allow editing in this same file. What do you mean by this? See, now reading is just for read your file. If you want to add something, then you can use appending, right? Okay, I'm increasing my font. Sir, I'm already increased my font. So now, okay, sir. Okay. So what's the difference between read function and read lines function? You can see both of output, and based on output, can you tell me what's the difference between read function and read lines function? Praveen, what clear? I'm asking you questions, right? What's the difference between reads and read lines? Read lines array. Okay, the screen is readable. Okay then. Read lines will display in a single line, okay, whereas read will display the same content that is typed in by using the file. Okay, file, very good. Yeah, right. As Pile say, see, the read function is read the file as it is. Okay, but read lines function is read your file line by line, right? Here you can see, I'm first of all it read the first line, then I'm giving some new line, right? I'm writing my new sentence in the new line, so that's why it will give me slash n. Again I'm reading, again I'm having some new sentence, then it will again give some new line, right? So the read lines function read the data line by line and give the information, detailed information. Okay, so compared to the read function is just reading your file as it is. Okay. This is the common example. So you can use whatever you're comfortable with, the read or read lines, right? Based on your requirements. So this is the three ways how to work with the writing, appending, and read, right? So guys, have you any question about the file handling? Praveen, can you can ask me now? Okay, great. Okay. So see, read lines is simple. As a name, read lines, it means it's reading your data line by line, right? It means it will give the detailed answer. For here you can see, I'm reading my file. Okay, sorry, this one, right? So it will give. Okay, first of all, it will read the first sentence, right? Then after it show I'm having some new line. So that's why it give me the slash n, right? Then after it's having some new line, sorry, some new sentence, then after that having new line, so it will give some detailed information, right? For I can say HTML format. Okay, each and every steps. See, Praveen, I told this two or four three times. Okay, let me tell you again. Okay, Praveen say me that it's having the code like this. Okay, I'm just removing this one. Okay, let me copy of Praveen's code. Let me copy that one. Insert. Okay, and you entered 23, right? Okay, let me run this. You entered 23. Okay, so type is missing maybe. Right, your variable name is this. Copy this and paste here. Let me run. So I'm getting some 23 and it will give the string. It's simple. I'm already told you that when you run your this input function, when you get data from user side, it's simply when you pass number and check that variable, it's give me the string value because this is wrong. I already told you. So therefore, we solve this error. We are just passing integer function before calling the input function, right? And just and sorry, now run your code and give integer. Now you can see here integer. I told you 3 4 times, Praveen. Where are you, Praveen? When I told you this one, I specially explained for the YouTubers also, YouTuber guys also, right? I think Praveen, you are not active right now. Okay, no worry. Now clear, Praveen. Okay, guys. So that's it for today. If you have any question, then let me know.
So yes, Dimple done.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
great.
okay, problem. It's okay. No problem.
Yes, I think the YouTuber is still facing issue with the font size. I don't know why, but it's
I already zoomed, sir,
yeah, I
but
know, but
it's
I think
I'm reached my limit, sir.
from next session on, we have to remove that section from the chat. We have to make a full screen. And
Okay, sir.
so what we can do, we are not going to ask the question in between. So what are the questions? We take the end of the session. It will be much
Yes,
better.
sir. Okay, that's good for me.
Yeah. So Payal is saying what will be the code if we want user to type string value? If you don't want user to enter integer value, what will be the code?
Sorry,
He's asking some question. I think just
string value. If
yeah.
we don't want user to enter integer value.
And about there one more question is there. Okay, Mayur is saying, sir, I have doubt about session submit. Mayur, I think if you are in a group, yes, you have to submit the assignment on the email provided that thing. In a group, we have already shared the email. So once you solve the assignment via LM and download the file from LMS, once done this thing, submit on email provided in the group. I think they are trying to answer this one. Questions of Payal, right? Diksha
Okay.
and Rajiv.
Okay, guys. So I'm leaving now. Thank you all. Please submit my assignments and all the programs what I covered today. Okay. Tomorrow at least 9 a.m. Okay.
Guys,
See
before
you soon.
9 a.m. submit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye, guys.
Okay. I would say no, sir. I don't know where to. Sorry, what is that? I'll if you are having same actual issue, just you can put the things in group also. So Dimple will reply in the group even. Don't worry. Dimple will reply in the group even. So don't worry. When you don't know even the file where the files are saving in the notebook, then too strange. How you become a data scientist? By this is fourth session, you are asking the question of the day one. So Payal, you can put the if you are not query is not solved, you can put in the group. Don't worry, we will help you in that case. Or you can raise this question again on your email assignment email also. So she will help you. Don't worry. No, Payal, you are talking about different group. The group data science certified data scientist two group is always open. The WhatsApp group, I think you are not a part of the group. I don't know about that thing if you're not a part of the group. Okay. But that group is always open and you can reply message anytime. So if you are not a part of the group, let me know. I will add you in that thing. Okay. So you ping me on WhatsApp, I will add you. So they are normal other groups, they are logged. So don't in that you can't do messages. Harshal, I think you're typing something. You want to ask something? Okay. Harshal is trying to reply this answer. Okay, great. So Rutuja Yadav, I think from YouTube, we are actively watching the sessions. So why don't you come directly on webinar? Rutuja, are you on YouTube still? So it's better if you're directly joining to the webinar. Yeah, okay, okay, Arshad, it's good. If you're replying the things, it will be it's helping us. So okay, so if anyone want to ask any question, otherwise we are quitting the sessions. So we will meet on next week. So anyone of you have anything at last moment, let me know. Most of already left. Okay, guys, then good night. Good on weekend next week. Sorry.